Welcome to my views and news. Viewers, we have received exclusive information about Ethiopian government's plan to counter threat from the Amhara region, threat or resistance, whatever you call it. We saw large-scale protests in the Amhara region a few days ago when Ethiopian government announced to restructure or disband special forces, including Amhara Special Force in Amhara region. People took to the streets rejecting government's decision. Was a confrontation between Ethiopian army and protesters in several cities of the Amhara region. Now, government has made a plan to crush or to counter this resistance because resistance is not over. When protests were suspended a few days ago, organizers said that it was due to Eid and Easter celebrations. So there could be resumption of demonstrations. That is why a 4-point plan has been finalized by the government to counter this threat from the Amhara region. The 4 points, firstly, the first point is that top officers of Ethiopian National Defense Force have been informed through a directive that the security guards, personal guards of these top ENDF officers will be appointed by Prime Minister office, by the government. They'll be cleared by intelligence agency of Ethiopia. Why was this directive passed to Ethiopian National Defense Force officers? There were fears that some ENDF officers could side with the protesters in the Amhara region, and secondly, government wants to ensure that it knows the activities of top ENDF officers. Government wants to ensure that there is no coup attempt from Ethiopian national defense. That is why this order has been passed, and reportedly now top commanders, guards will be appointed by a Prime Minister office, not by themselves. Though we don't see any possibility of coup against the government, but an effort is being made to give an impression that Ethiopian army is not united, that there are splits. Especially during the protests, we saw that some commanders were quoted, ENDF commanders, that they were not on board. They were disagreeing with the operation, Ethiopian army's operation in Amharian, and then Ethiopian army had to issue a statement warning the people, the groups who were trying to allegedly create division within the army. So there are issues within the army, it means. That is why this directive has been passed. Secondly, a special force or special wing of security forces has been established to secure Addis Ababa. The wing consists of Ethiopian National Defense Force, Federal Police, Intelligence Agency, etc. Ethiopia already has joint security task mechanism with the participation of Federal Police, Addis Ababa Police, Ethiopian National Defense Force, Ethiopian Cyber Security Agency, and Ethiopian Intelligence Agency. Now, a specialized wing has been made reportedly in case of any movement towards Addis Ababa, towards Ethiopian capital. This specialized wing will secure Addis Ababa. It's a sort of contingency plan, you can say. Thirdly, viewers, we saw that when protests happened in the Amhara region, some Amhara Prosperity Party officials, lower rank officials, and some government officials, lower rank, they backed protests. It has been a matter of concern for the government. Top leadership of Amhara PP of Prosperity Party is definitely with the government. lower leadership is not with the government. Lower leadership is with because for their survival, lower leadership cannot go against the wishes of the people. People were angry, they were protesting. So lower prosperity party leaders, they stood with people. Now, in coming days, an attempt will be made to change the leadership in Amhara region. Leadership at local level, district level, regional level. We could see changes in Prosperity Party and in Amhara regional government. Will the changes be accepted or will the people reject the new appointees? That we'll see. But reportedly, discussions are underway how to control the party, how to control the government. 2 days ago, we heard rumors that Yilkal Kefale, Amhara president, could be removed, could be replaced. We could not confirm the rumors, but since this point is part of the plan that there should be change of leadership in Amhara region, it means we could see changes at some level, at regional, local or zonal level. And fourthly, viewers, we could see announcement of projects. We could see basically spending of money in Gondar and Bahirdar. Gondar is becoming the heart of this resistance. And if you remember a few weeks ago, when Gondar and Amhara region were preparing to protest on the 2nd of April on the completion of 5-year period of PM Abiy's government, PM Abiy and his wife Zenashta visited Gondar. And after this visit, protest in Gondar was suspended. So same will be tried in Gondar in Bahirdar, that Zenashta, who is from Gondar, and other top Ethiopian government leaders, they'll try to get the support of people, groups and leaders in Gondar and Bahirdar. Money will be spent. Money could be in the form of individual support, individual donations, or it could be in the form of announcement of new projects. So these are 4 main points of the plan which has been chalked out reportedly to control the resistance in the Amhara region. How doable is this plan? There could be some other plans too. It's not the only plan. That is what we have learned through some sources from Ethiopian army. Problem is that at the heart of this disenchantment in the Amhara region is unresolved issue of Raya and Volcaid. Government will have to make some decisions in coming days. And the issue of disbandment of special force has not been resolved so far. Special force, Amhara special force members, they have handed over their weapons. They've been told to come back in June, I think. Then they'll be reappointed to Amhara police or Ethiopian National Defense Force. Will these Amhara special force members be deployed to Ethiopian National Defense Force? No, I don't think so. Because large number of Amhara special force members, they refused to surrender arms. Some of them left camps. So they will not be incorporated in Ethiopian National Defense Force. Either they'll be incorporated in regional police or they might be adjusted in some civilian departments. Ethiopian federal government will not allow them to enter federal security structure, because one day in future they could state similar revolt in Ethiopian National Defense Force too. So that is why the issue of disbandment of Amhara Special Force, it has not been resolved so far. Issue of disbandment of Fano, not resolved so far. Fano is trying to organize. So there are several issues, unresolved, all of them. That is why, yes, these decisions have been made to crush or to control Amhara resistance in Amhara, but unless core issues are resolved, it would be difficult for federal government to get public support in the region. Because we are seeing that still action on activists, journalists continuing almost on daily basis. Amhara activists, journalists, student leaders are being arrested. So how can people agree to change of leadership in Amhara region if they know that federal government is trying to, some believe that federal government is trying to throw Amhara people under the bus. So it means that government will have to get the support of Amhara people through dialogue, through mediation. Coercive measures won't work. Coercive measures lead to distancing between the regional hardliners and Ethiopian federal government. Thank you for watching.